So, another thing I just want to add for you viewers looking at this Koh Lanta as a possible option for your next vacation. It's a beautiful island. It's compared to the chaos of Phuket. I just couldn't wait to get out of that place. It was infested with tourists, buses, noise, stench, got sick twice. Phuket, okay. Some of you will disagree and you'll think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but in my opinion, Koh Lanta is much quieter. You can tell by the demographic here, it's generally an older crowd, largely European. A lot of folks from Germany, Denmark, pretty much that's the group that's here. There's a few Canadians and Americans and Aussies, but generally speaking, mostly Europeans. Now, the caveat to this, you're coming from Europe. And this largely applies to the group from Europe because they like their skinny minis, especially the guys. Well, this is largely a Muslim population here. There's a strong Muslim influence here in southern Thailand and especially on Koh Lanta. So guys wearing your skinny mini crotch rocket underwear just doesn't work. It's A, gross period, and B, it's disrespectful to the culture here and the folks that live in this area here. We've seen people going to the restaurants without their shirts. We've seen people that were drunk and drinking ridiculously on the beach when they don't drink at all. You can do your activities, but just be mindful of that. Respect the culture. And remember that when you come here, you represent your country and how you act reflects upon your homeland. That's just my suggestion and my opinion. You can disagree, whatever, but I'm just giving you what I think. As you can hear in the background, it's prayer hour again here. And so there's a large Muslim population here. If you can get along with all of that, this is a beautiful place to come to. Well, I thought I'd add a few do's and don'ts when coming to Koh Lanta. To begin with, do bring the sunscreen. Take a page from the Aussies, folks, because the sun here is intense. And you are going to get crispy crunched if you don't put this stuff on. This place is a dermatologist's dream. I haven't seen so many people crispy crunched in my entire life. Second do, have a great time here in Koh Lanta. Take in the food, enjoy the beaches. Do get out and rent a scooter. It's probably the best way to see this island. 250 baht, so that's roughly $10 Canadian a day plus fuel. Fuel will run you at around 40 bahts. So roughly, let's say $2 a liter, and it'll get you a long ways here. But with the scooter, it will get you all over the island. It's much easier than renting a tuk-tuk all day. So rent a scooter. It's pretty safe here. That's what I'd recommend. So now for a few don'ts when you come to Koh Lanta. Just want to remind any of the viewing audience that Koh Lanta has a large Muslim population. And when you're here, you have to be mindful of that and respect their culture. So running around in your skinny mini crotch rocket underwear, what you call swimsuits in Europe, it's not even appropriate in North America. We wouldn't even think of wearing junk like that. And B, it's very, very inappropriate here in Koh Lanta. The people are very respectful. They don't say anything, but I'm sure they must be wondering, what are these people wearing? They're crazy. Okay, that's the don't. So now another don't. Back to attire. When you're going to a restaurant, would you in Europe or Canada go to a restaurant with your t-shirt off and your skinny mini underwear swimsuits? I don't think so. Carry a shirt with you when you're going to a restaurant. If it's not offensive for the people here, it certainly is for people from North America. Something we're not used to. And another don't. Now I'm sure you folks back in Europe or North America, we don't allow smoking in restaurants. So I'm not sure it's really appropriate here. And if you're gonna smoke in a restaurant, at least have the courtesy asking the people around you, do you like to breathe in secondhand smoke? That's all you have to ask, and don't have the expectation that you can just do whatever you want smoke pot in the restaurant and go free willy-nilly. That just doesn't work here.